Great people, what's up? You know what time it is. Time for the #1 sports show in America, That Dude.
Already.
Where we always keep it real. This is my man Rodney Bonton.
What's up, people?
I'm John Fontaine. Man, we got a great show today.
Yo, we got a lot to say, man. We got a lot to say.
There's been a lot of good things going on Twitter, on my Instagram account. So we want to just kind of dive into everything that's going on and let you leave your comments because we want to put you in the show.
Right.
But without a doubt, we hit the NBA Finals today. Talk about the Western Conference, not in terms of the games themselves, but kind of take a look at, hey, where the Celtics in Houston, where they going? What are the next moves for them?
Right.
Because I want to keep that piece short. Because right now it's all about the NBA Finals in Game 1 and getting ready for Game 2.
Yo, we got a hard stop, too. Game 2 starts in a little while.
No doubt about it. You got a couple hours for that. But we figure we put out a show better than the show you're going to watch on NBC.
Oh, for sure.
Because you can't keep it real. They ain't going to keep it real. They
Nah,
going to kiss
man.
bud.
Everybody got
try
their
to be
own
politically
motives.
correct instead of just tell you how it is.
For sure.
Especially when you're talking about the JR and the controversial call, which we definitely going to get to. Come on, man. It's all good, man. It's all good. So with that being said, let's dive right into Game 1, which took place Thursday.
Yep.
And let's summarize first half, second half, kind of give an overview of everything in terms of little pieces here and there. So first half, starting lineup. What you think about the starting lineup for Cleveland?
Perfect. Like they've been there before against that same team.
Right.
3 times before. Like, we know we can beat them up.
Right.
We know they don't play big at all.
They match up well against Golden State. I've said it for 4 straight years. They match up well against Golden State.
Bigs. So let's play our bigs. Tristan moves his feet pretty well.
Yes.
K-Love don't move his feet at all, but he'll contest. He'll contest.
Every now and then. But yes, he tries.
Right.
Like they say about Kobe, he tries.
That's all you need.
Steph Curry. You just need you to try.
We need an effort.
That's all we need is an effort.
Give me an effort. So with that being said, George Hill has to guard. What is he guarding? Clay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's really the mismatch right there. But Clay's a jump shooter.
Yeah,
and he's a set jump
shooter.
shooter.
If you look at it on paper as a mismatch rather
because of height. That's the only reason.
Clay is not taking more than 2 dribbles. He is suspect with the post-up. He give you a fadeaway J on the post.
It's a fadeaway J
every now and then.
Right.
He's not going to the hole. So it kind of, actually, it benefits Hill because even with his age, experience in the league, he don't have to chase you around. He's chasing you around in terms of the three-point line.
He's in condition, so he's ready.
He has a better reach than J.R. Smith does defensively.
Right. So then you put J.R. on Steph,
right? Which
is a problem for Steph because he's short.
Right.
JR 6'5", 6'6". He can contest the shot. He can move with him. And then, the other matchup is a wash. Right? If Durant wants to defend, which he didn't want to do Game 1. Right.
So I would say this. The match, I like what but Cleveland did for Game 1. They started a big lineup. Mm-hmm. It is known, if you watch...
An athletic big lineup.
Yes, but if you watch Golden State, they always start out slow.
Yeah, they're third quarter.
So the thought process, I'm assuming, I don't know. From my thought process is if you're going to start out slow, which means there's going to be a lot of misses, I got my rebounders in there. Mm-hmm. And LeBron, I would say LeBron because the ball's in his hands, did a great job of controlling the pace of the game.
Man, did he ever.
The slowest paced team in the NBA averages 97 possessions. Both teams had 92 for that game. So he did exactly what he needed to do to control the pace.
Slow it. You can't get out of it.
And if Golden State is not hitting their shot and they start out slow, you get confidence in terms of Cavs as a team.
Right.
You can take your time and feed the post and try to punish them, which they tried to do.
But that's not a true post, right? Because they didn't start Kevin Love in the post. It was more of a little outside the post.
It was outside the elbow.
Right.
But it gave him opportunity to shoot that small, short jump shot.
Really good
or get a dribble back and forth.
Yeah.
If you double team him, I'm going to kick it off for somebody with open shot. So what it did, it gave him confidence, which was great.
It was
great for Kevin. It was feeling it. Defense is defense.
Defense is defense.
But I don't think that Golden State exposed them like they should have.
Exposed who?
Cleveland? In terms of Kevin Love and Thompson.
What would you do?
Well, the reason I say they don't expose them because this is where Golden State have to make their adjustment. They put Durant in an ISO situation.
Offensively, yeah.
Right. So what happens with Cleveland is, okay, you get to switch it with Hill and JR. We're not doubling. We want you to take that fadeaway.
Right. Even though you can hit it.
Right. He's not going to the hole, which means is when he gets the ball movement stops. And then Golden State as a team, if there's no ball movement, everybody becomes a stand around shooter. And they're not open. And Cleveland's switching everything.
But question, do you think that's because of Iguodala being out?
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay, so he's out this game. So
Without a doubt.
nothing's going to change.
Nothing's going to
because
change.
since he's been out, there's been more isolation for Kevin
Yes.
Durant anyway.
Yes.
So you're not going to change now.
Well, even with Iggy out, I still don't think it's necessary for him to be in so much ISO. Because the ball movement can still be there. Looney and Bell, when they're in, they're just running off the baseline and setting a pick.
Yeah, but when you know they're not going to get the ball, they're not passing them the ball, and you know KD, I think that's one of the reasons why Golden State went and got KD. Because if the ball movement stops, I got probably the best isolation player in it.
Say it again. When the ball movement stops
right.
versus stop the ball movement. That's the difference in the two.
True. So
I
you're
gotta
saying they should start that way.
They
start
should
with the ball movement.
free flowing. Because if he is going to stop the offense, Steve Kerr's going to call his number, and he's always isolating up top or right off the elbow and taking one dribble fade away. The other players just standing still. It's different when, hey, it's 5 seconds in the shot clock, get him the ball, get us a bucket, versus it's 16 seconds and they're playing that same type of offense. And I think that hurts the rest of the team. And Iggy is a big hole for them, and people, they make this assumption that, hey, well, Iggy's not an all-star. He's not a scorer. What he does is it allows for them to switch defensively, and you can't cheat like they do off of Looney and Bell because he can make a pass.
Here's the thing: when you say he's not an all-star, it's not like he hasn't been an all-star.
But yeah, I don't disagree. Yes,
he's been a really, really good NBA player.
He's cerebral.
Right. He's a thinker of the game.
Oh, without a doubt.
So if you take him out, and nobody else on that team thinks the game. Kevin Durant is just so naturally talented. He don't have to think. He's a 7'2" guard.
Man, it's hard watching him not be able to pass out the post.
Right.
So no, he's not a thinker of the game.
And then everybody else is a specialist.
Yes.
So what are you asking him to do? Not shoot the ball?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got what's his name? Whatever the antagonist. Draymond Green, and that's what he does. He antagonizes people. So
yeah, he hasn't really showed up very well against Houston and the Cavs. And people are like, well, he's got 13, 9, 11. Okay, there's a lot of jump shots on both teams. He's getting the rebounds, and he is a good rebounder.
He's okay.
But he's not breaking the defense down in terms of the assist itself. Half assists go to somebody on the wing for a jump shot.
Don't get
me wrong. Look, hey, he's a good player. But what the Cavs and Houston have done, they expose him because they don't check him.
He's self-checked.
He's self-checked.
He's the new Harrison Barnes.
Oh, my God.
He's self-checked. So you don't worry. If you're pushing him out to the three-point line and he's setting your offense, perfect. I'm going to sag off. I'm going to go to the free throw line and dare you to shoot.
When I look at the Cavs, first half, for me, that was an excellent first half for the Cavs. There's some things, they could have did differently.
That 11-point lead.
Yes, but somebody can hit shots and so forth.
Yeah.
But great game plan. They slowed it down. Defense, LeBron hitting shots. I would have liked some other players other than Love who played well. Somebody else hit an outside J, whether it be Hill. And Hill didn't have a bad first half. He got in foul trouble. Mm-hmm. So he hit a couple threes. Green himself.
Jeff Green.
Green. He needs to be more aggressive. I don't think LeBron really wants to sit around and wait and have to bail them out all the time. And he had his opportunities, but I don't think he was aggressive.
I think for him, I don't want to say it was a fill-out session. He wanted to see, for me, just my point of view, he wanted to see who was going to guard him. And a lot of times, you see when he came in the game, it was Kevin Durant.
Right.
His childhood friend. So there's nothing that Kevin Durant.
That is difficult.
Nothing that Kevin. True.
When you're playing against your friends, sometimes
we grew up together.
Yeah, you don't really go all out. I'm not going to say bash. So I'm watching that as well because I'm not liking that dynamic
at all.
Because I'm not feeling killing instinct on either side.
Neither one. I don't want to do it, bro. Because I know we got to go home.
Right.
I don't want to do it. But if you look at it, when anybody else was guarding him, he was a little more aggressive. Okay,
right.
I got this.
And I give you that. But I do think they made some mistakes within a minute of the half. Because given Curry that last three,
man,
did a mistake on the offensive end.
It's so hard.
It was tied.
Bro, his range is when he.
But J.I. tried to shoot the gap.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get the steal to get the last 3-point bucket as time expired, and he paid the price.
Yeah, but bro, how many people?
Oh, I don't blame it on.
How many people get
No.
that shot and be like, "Yo,
No.
this is my shot"?
Right. What I'm saying in terms of him scoring is, it's a different thought process going in to have tied versus up when the guy hits a dagger at the end.
Yeah.
For some players, not LeBron, not Kevin Love, but maybe some of those supporting role players,
The dudes that
can't get by that, and it's on
True.
their mind a little bit. Talking about they're focused on that mistake.
Right.
And that's all I'm saying. He hit a 58-footer.
8-footer, bro.
It's more like 42, 45, but it
Bro,
seemed like
it seemed like, and he shot it with nothing. Like it was
like a flick of the wrist from the free throw.
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's
But like I said, I love what I saw for the Cavs. I like what they did, not only for the half, but the game itself. And you're
The
right,
whole game.
they did have that 11-point lead, but the NBA it's a game of runs.
Sure enough.
They made their run to get the 11-point lead. Golden State made the run to tie it. It's a game of runs. That's all it is.
And you know, all right, we hit the first half. Second half, Golden State's the best third quarter team in the league.
Right.
So they're going to come out, and you know they're coming out like gangbusters.
Right.
Because they want to get that lead on you real quick, boom, and take your heart away. They couldn't do that to Cleveland. Like,
No.
Cleveland's like, yo, bro,
We got it.
relax. You know what I'm saying?
It was
Relax.
a timely timeout by Lou, and I don't give him a lot of credit for a lot of things, but he's made some good decisions here and there. I mean, it's like any other coach.
No.
No, when I say
Nah.
any other coach, every coach is going to make good plays, bad plays in terms of their whether it be timeouts or adjustments.
True.
That was a good timeout because it broke their momentum when they got the 7. They came right back and tied the game. So I know that had to do something for Golden State. We usually blow people out in the third quarter. They right there with us.
Right there.
And from Cleveland, you can see that swag and that confidence. And for Golden State, it's like,
right.
damn.
It's iffy. Like,
oh, damn.
what is going on here? Like, this team had problem with Boston. They had problems with Indiana. We should be smacking them.
Right.
And we're not. And to your point, for the last 3 years we've been doing this show, you always talk when it comes to the NBA, it's matchups.
That's all it is.
It's always matchups. And this is the matchup for the last 4 years. And it's always been a bad matchup for Golden State.
Right.
Just because
The physical play.
of Cleveland.
Not only you got Thompson, who's a load,
right.
and you got Love, who makes you honor the post, but you got the 6'8", 260-pound stud
Freight train.
running through your lane.
Bro, and for everybody that says LeBron needs to go to the hole more, shut it up. This is the series that he every year for the last 4 years has never been like, oh, he's not going to the hole against them.
Right.
So you already know
He
what he's
doesn't
going
go
to do.
to a whole lot, but he goes a whole lot against these guys because
Yeah.
they're not physical.
Right.
Tristan Thompson, if he plays Golden State in the contract season, he will get his money. Because Tristan against Golden State with no big end looks phenomenal. You put him against any other big man in the league with a low post presence, he is hot garbage.
What up, V? Vlad is watching us from Germany. He's up.
What's up, V?
He's up.
Yeah, you know he's up for the game, dog.
True, watching on AFN.
And because
watching
he's
on
up,
AFN, baby.
I'm going to give him one of the most diehard Laker fans there is.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a shout out to Lakers from boy V because he's in Germany right now doing his thing. He works
He's still
over there.
repping. He's still repping.
He's still repping. So I'm going to
For
give you
sure.
that shout out,
Yeah.
even though I don't want to.
Richard Dobe said, who should the Suns take in the draft?
Oh, Aiden.
There's not really a discussion.
But I'm going to tell you this. Somehow, some way, Sun's going to screw this up. I don't know how. I really don't. But I'm expecting it. I'm expecting it.
The
dude.
only way I think they'll screw it up is if they trade the pick. You don't trade the number 1 pick unless you're getting a couple studs, bro.
You better give me a stud.
You better give
and
me.
I better move down to pick 4, 5, or 6,
Yeah,
or 7.
I better get
But you
Kawhi
better
and
give
some
me
other
a
people.
stud. Yeah, no doubt. You better get me a stud.
Yeah.
So, again, second
Hughes-
half.
Mark James said, "What's up, too?"
Hey, what's up, Mark? That's a Steeler fan right there.
Yeah, him
Die
and
hard.
Velez.
Oh,
Him and
man.
Velez.
You got Velez shout out twice, man. He's probably going to save this podcast. So, I think Cleveland played a well all-around game. I think Golden State coming off that Houston series, and a lot because the Cavs put them in that position, I don't think they played very well. But if you look at Golden State against Cleveland, they don't have the type of games they have against other teams because of the matchup.
Can we just say, if you look at the numbers from their 3 top scorers, they played all right. From that point of view, you're like, well, Kevin Durant had 24.
I'm not talking offensively.
defensively,
That's
okay,
where they always fail or fall short against the Cavs.
You can't guard.
It's not necessarily that you're going to stop him. You're not going to stop LeBron.
But everything is switched.
Well,
so everybody has
Golden
a
State
mismatch.
has played the same way for 4 years. LeBron,
Right.
score your 40 or 45. These other knuckleheads, we're not getting them anything.
Yeah, but it ain't been 50.
And that's why he had the opportunity to win game one on that court.
And I think in LeBron's head, like, I haven't hit you for 50 yet.
Yeah.
Let me see how you react when I hit you for 50.
Both teams did not shoot well from the outside.
No, they didn't shoot. They started out all right.
They
though.
started out all right, but Cleveland had 20 open threes and only hit 6, which generally doesn't happen with them. I'm talking about open.
Yeah, but who was shooting those?
I will give you that. But no matter who's shooting, they get open threes. They don't typically miss a lot of open threes.
I agree.
Not
with that.
contested,
Okay.
open.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What did Mark James say? Let LeBron score all night, shut down his surrounding cast.
That's what you have to do.
You do that, but when you say shut down his surrounding cast, you can't let Kevin Love get active, and
Well,
you can't let
Yeah.
everybody else feel like I have a mismatch.
All right, Kevin Love, he did have a good game.
Yeah, one of the best games I've ever seen him play in the finals.
Against Golden State. Because
right.
usually he don't get a lot of minutes because he's a liability.
Defensively, yeah.
Well, he's not necessarily a huge liability when Iggy's not playing.
So here we go. It's back to Iguodala.
Yeah.
It's
If
back
Iggy's
to
in the
him.
game, he doesn't have that matchup. I can hide him on Looney, Bell.
Looney is the,
Yeah.
but you don't have anybody else to play. If you think about it, you can't go too small.
Yeah, right. So when Iggy's in the game, that's the matchup nightmare for Love. And
Right.
because he's not playing, hey man, Love needs to get 30 minutes.
Hard.
He needs to get his
solid
30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. So again, Golden State has a problem defensively because you look at Golden State in the numbers, they shot 51, 95, and 36. 51% from the field,
That usually
95 from the free throw line, 36 from three. They almost pulled a Steve Nash.
That usually will.
50, 90, and 40.
If that usually happens for Golden State, then they blew you out by 20.
But you
So-
shot that from the field, but you were not running up and down the court.
Can't.
92 possessions slowed the game down.
Right. Now check it. What was LeBron's line? 51,
8 and 8.
7 turnovers.
7 turnovers.
Okay, so now we've discussed this offline. That ain't nothing really new because he's been turning the ball over a lot because he has a lot of.
Yeah.
He has the ball.
A lot of possessions. Hands and balls in his hand.
85% of the time.
Balls in his hand. But that's also one of the problems I have with LeBron
True.
and the Cavs. I think he handles the ball far too much, and it's not a free-flowing passing game, which will, one, give him opportunity to rest, let the other players become creative. You can't be creative sitting around three-point line. You kick me the ball 4 seconds on the shot clock.
So they lost the game by 10.
Yeah.
If you take away 3 of those turnovers, they win that game
Highly possible.
in the regular in regulation.
Highly possible.
They win that game in
Highly
regulation.
possible. Highly possible.
So
Now, before we get to the 2 plays that were significant for this, which is J.R. Smith and the LeBron overturned call in terms of the charge, Kevin Durant.
what? Oh, this is your part. Go ahead.
Kevin Durant. You gonna show up or what?
Man, don't talk to him like that, man.
He didn't show. He didn't show. I don't know if he's trying too hard, but I think Steve Kerr is part of this by putting him all those ISOs because he had the same problem with the Houston series. Same problem he had game 1. Only game 1. I think Kevin is going to bounce back because I think Kerr is going to realize I can't put him in all those ISOs. They have to be system. Well, I'm gonna say system. They need to be ISOs when they are necessary versus that's the offense.
Can I be real with you?
Be real.
Can I call you John?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think he tried at all. Tell you the truth.
When I say try,
He is-
he was jacking. He was 8 for 22. He was jacking, dude.
He was mentally
Gone.
checked out. LeBron went to the hole from the rip, and he looked at LeBron like,
damn.
I can't do nothing with you. Gonna do me like that right now, bro?
Somebody switch.
Yeah, you gonna do?
Pick and roll. I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna try to get back to him.
I'm not fighting over this.
He
Pick.
didn't want anything to do with Brian, dog.
No parts of
He
it.
didn't fight through one pick.
And like you said, he was jacking up. He's 7 foot. Nobody can block
Why are you
his
shooting
shot.
a fadeaway on J.R.
Oh.
Smith?
George Hill, Jr., anybody.
Why are you shooting a fadeaway?
He's the tallest player on the court. So, and he's not going to the rack. Nobody ever says that, though.
Man.
He's a jump shooter.
What we got down there, man?
Oh, you know,
I
that's
was like, man, he better show up.
I
If
agree.
he don't show up,
I
brother,
agree.
I'm going all in on him. Because what is it? It's reminding me when he played at OKC. Here's your 30-35, last 5 minutes in the game, where you at?
My brother-in-law said, no doubt Rodney has shorts on with that jacket. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, man, that's not true, man.
That's not true, but whatever.
Not true.
Another
So-
Lakers fan.
So let's talk about the two controversial plays. One, let's go with the charge call first because it happened first. So what did you think about the overturn?
It was the right call.
It was the right call.
Look, LeBron got there, but he kept moving left.
Leaning.
He kept moving left. And here's the defense for that. Well, you can move, but you can't continuously move. Like, you can move a little bit. You can't be sliding to the
Every
left.
excuse. And I was disappointed with my man, and I got to give my man credit. Stephen A. does his thing. Don't make it about the player. You can't overturn the call against the best player. Can we have some integrity in some of the calls? Because
Right.
they get all the calls anyway. This is a situation where you can look at the replay. It was a legal play, authorized play. It can happen, and they overturn because the man was moving. Now,
I hate that, though.
I didn't say I like it.
I know.
If both refs said charge, I don't think we have this problem. Underneath the basket was a charge. Up top, he called a block. They didn't agree, so a replay came into question then.
Right. Yo, Brad Peg, you talk about my coach defensive backs again, bro. We're going to have a problem. Shout out to you, though.
So
Appreciate you.
I don't have a problem with the call because it was the right call.
Right.
KD, actually, before Brian was sliding over, should have made that down, the underneath pass to Draymond.
Should have been.
Yeah,
should have.
but if you notice, when KD is dribbling or going to the hole, anything, he doesn't pass the ball a lot.
No.
He turns
doesn't.
into a true black hole at that moment, and he doesn't look for anybody.
Call that man a black hole, man.
He looks in that moment. Not black hole as a player, but once he starts taking dribbles, he generally does not pass the ball to somebody unless they're wide open or he gets double teamed.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying with that. He's not a selfish player, but once he starts putting that ball on the floor, check him out. He doesn't make a lot of passes off the dribble.
I agree with you. I agree with you. They did the right thing
Right.
with the call. They
Right.
overturned the call.
Right.
But this is the NBA Finals, bro. You can't take the play away in the NBA. It's like in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When the Ravens was playing the 49ers and the 49ers was driving, it was pass interference on that last play.
Right. No doubt.
But the ref said, I'm not blowing that whistle.
Okay.
We got to play.
Okay.
You got to play. You have to play, bro.
Right.
In the finals, if it was another playoff game, I probably would be like, okay.
I don't disagree with you.
But in the finals,
But my thing is, they made the call.
they made it.
Now, if they would have ate their whistle or just said, I'm good with it.
Okay.
But once they make that call and they had a disagreement, it brought that into play.
But now the expectation is set now.
But
you got to
yes,
make that call
yes.
in the rest of the game.
But the key now is, does the NBA change that?
no, they ain't changing
Okay,
that. They
so-
just changed the rule 2 years ago.
Both of those players, not looking at each other, thought they made the right play.
Well, yeah.
So who overturns who? Neither one wanted to relinquish. Go to the video footage.
Yo.
Go to the replay.
But even in the NFL, there's the referee, and then you got all
Right.
the other sideline judges, back judges, whatever. There's a head referee, isn't there?
Right.
And that was the one on the baseline saying, charge.
Both of them had great angles to
Charge.
make that
Right.
call.
Okay.
Okay?
Fair?
So what they did, and I'm going to tell you, they took the easy way.
Okay. All
Because
right.
it didn't say, the man didn't say, no, it was a block. I saw it better. Oh, it was a charge. I had a better angle.
Did you see the hesitation?
Yeah. They took the easy way, like, my name not going to be on this
Right.
player.
They didn't want to do
We're
it.
going to the footage.
They didn't
So
wanna
your
do it.
argument is going to be against the videotape
Right.
and the analysis
But-
versus the call on the court.
But they don't understand that, okay, yeah, it's the videotape and the analysis,
Right.
but you set the expectation now. You got to do it every time.
At that moment, that's in their head. They don't understand that it's bigger than that now.
Way bigger than that now. Way bigger than that
J.R.
now.
Smith.
Boy.
Now, yes.
George Hill missed the free throw. You're
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Yes.
You should know what's going on. I told
my
Rodney right when it took place. I hit him up. I said, look, done play, didn't know what was going on, got caught up in the moment. There's 4 players and a coach. I didn't see nobody. LeBron didn't try to call a timeout until it was inside 2 seconds, and he did it softly for a second and thought he was going to get the kick out, and he stopped.
Right.
Soon as he rebounded, there are 4 players on the court, and the coach could have said, timeout. Nobody was thinking at that moment. They were not thinking at that moment. And maybe they said, hey, are you going to just put the ball up for a layup?
Stop.
I got to put it out there, dog.
Okay, you put it
Go
out
ahead.
there. All right. You a ball player. You a basketball player.
I do not forgive that.
Yeah, you a basketball player.
I'm going to say I don't forgive that. That was a bad play on his behalf.
I played basketball from 6 years old all the way
Right.
until after my freshman year in high school.
Right?
I've never been, and I'm one of the shortest dudes you'll probably meet. I'm only 5'9". If you grab the rebound, offensive rebound,
Under the basket.
under the basket, even in the base gym, I'm not kicking it out.
You're taking it up.
Thank you.
But he
And if
lied.
If you're engaged in the game,
But hold up. He lied because he did think they were up 1.
he did. He
So
said.
if I think I'm
That's
up
why he
1,
kicked it
but
out.
if I think I'm up 1, I'm not taking the shot.
No, I'm boom, boom.
All right. So
No.
but that's what he did.
Yeah, but he grabbed it and
Oh,
ran.
no excuse. He take the foul. He's like, I don't even want to get fouled. He's like, I'm gonna dribble this out. And everybody just looking.
Right.
Everybody like,
When
is this
everybody's
doing?
looking at you like, what the hell wrong with you? Like, why you running that
you
way?
see the photo? I put myself in
Yeah.
there like, dude, what's up, man?
I did see the photo, man.
Like, dog, what is up?
I don't get why. Even
Hey.
that's basic basketball.
Yeah.
If you get an offensive rebound, put it back up.
But not when you think you're winning.
If you think you win, if you know KD's like, yo, I think I had a good angle, so you know KD's behind you.
Yeah.
Try to draw the foul.
Okay. Now, look,
Right.
if I'm up 1 and I have an open lane, if I think I'm up 1, I got an open lane, I'm going to dribble away from defense to try to waste some time before you foul me. And that's what he did.
He ran through the
I'm not going
line,
to take the rebound and just do this and let you foul me if I have an open lane. When he got it, it was wide open. He dribbled, no one around, and they start chasing him.
for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they were engaged in the game.
Yeah, because they knew.
They knew.
His dumb ass.
Right. So if you taking it out and nobody tries to foul you, you not up by 1. You not
Man,
up by 1.
I'm like, dog.
Because you think about it, if you're up by 1, KD would have fouled you right away.
Right away. But he thought
But
he got
they-
away.
No, you didn't, bro.
I don't know. That changed everything because that took their momentum going into overtime away.
Man,
they
overtime, they were like, we got it.
Yeah, they
We
were like,
shouldn't even
they
go to
shell
overtime.
shocked.
Right.
They like, we shell shocked, dog. We quit.
Yeah.
We done.
We done.
done.
Brian,
We
you're
done.
going to have to do the same thing in game 2. Give us give us a
So
shot.
with that being said, I want to jump real quick to both teams made the finals, getting through Houston and the Celtics.
In Boston,
And,
all right.
and very
Let's do it.
quickly,
Right.
what do you think is going to happen with Houston? Did they show you something in that series, though, as a team?
Yeah, they got a little fight in them.
Yeah.
They got a little bit in them. Yeah.
So people talking CP3 playing, probably been changed. I don't know. There's a good possibility.
The game was close enough for him to make an
Yes.
impact.
I don't know if it's the same game plan for both teams, but I don't think they shoot 7 for 44 from 3, but who knows? We don't know.
I don't think
yes.
he missed 27 in a row for sure.
But here's the deal. Everything is about ifs. Kevin Love, Kyrie did get hurt. Maybe LeBron wins 2 of the 3.
Right.
Ifs. That's the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You get through injuries. It just happens. There's nothing you can do with it. You can't live on a what if. No one gets a championship with an asterisk. Paul didn't play Game 7. Doesn't happen that way.
Right.
Now, with that being said, there's a lot of talk, Bron going there, and I don't want to really get into
Houston?
talk of where he's going. But you got Capella and you got Paul. Wouldn't be surprised to see Capella leave.
Capella ain't going nowhere. I think
CP3. Where did I tell you CP3 is going?
you said San Antonio.
No, I didn't.
You did say San Antonio
No.
at one point.
That was early. I said CP3 and LeBron going to LA.
I don't see that.
I know,
I don't see that.
but I just put it out there.
Okay.
Velez for the V. Much love to you.
But what I do think, CP3 already made the call, so I'm thinking he already called LeBron like come to Houston. Like the reports are already out there. Like yo, when they lost, he already made the call. Like
To me, that's the only way you get his money. I have a hard time paying him.
I don't think he's getting his money.
Yeah, I have a hard time at 33 paying this guy $200 million.
I don't think he wants his money.
Well, if he doesn't want his
I don't
money,
think he wants
take
his
a
money.
reduction. But LeBron,
Because
roll
he's
with
made
it.
a lot of money.
Yeah,
so he's
roll
to
with
the
it.
point like
I need a title.
I need Capella. I need you to go get my homeboy.
Dan Antonio stayed true to himself, refusing to make a lot of adjustments. 744 just keep jacking
But
up.
why would you change? Should you change? You think that can change?
Here's a simple change: go to Ho.
Besides Harden, who
No,
can
I'm
go to
talking about
Ho?
for that game.
Yeah, but besides
Gordon. Every time him and Gordon went to the hole, they either scored, went to the line. Damn near every time.
Yeah, but Gordon-
I said for that game.
But Gordon really
not their
isn't-
identity. That game.
I understand that, but Gordon is almost like Klay Thompson.
No.
His handle is a little bit
But
better.
Gordon gets to the hole.
Yeah, because his handle's a little bit
Yeah,
better.
but they couldn't stop him. The dude gave you 20 for the series.
I get,
and he didn't
he's
shoot
really-
all J's.
He's a 6-man. So
What I'm
okay.
saying is
Like-
he didn't shoot all J's.
All right.
At some point,
All right.
just go to the hole, get some fouls, slow the game down, do something.
Yeah,
Just do something.
that's I mean, I agree
But
with that.
I like what they did, and I'm giving all credit to Houston in terms
They
of
fought.
They fought.
They fought.
They were there. Moving to the Celtics side, you got a team with no identity offensively.
They're just-
Tatum
they're
just
just
young.
young, bro.
Tatum balled out, but they can't score. That's their problem. When they got to the tight games with the Cavs, they couldn't give somebody the ball to score.
Yeah, that's when Kyrie comes in.
Right.
So
So with Tatum, they would just they give a soft double, make him pick the ball up, give it up, and then
Right.
what? Rozier choked? Not choked. That's unfair. Rozier didn't have a good game 7. But who told Morris that he's a scorer? Because he was jacking it up, dude.
yeah, maybe he felt the need to do that. Maybe he felt,
Maybe.
maybe he felt the need to do that. Like
You make
he-
you make your name game 7s. And maybe say I'm gonna make my name. My
this is-
twin brothers over there.
This is my time.
This is my moment
Yeah, but
for 15 shots. But yeah.
do you think they keep everybody? I don't think they can.
No. Here's the deal with them. I see them trading their pick maybe to move up to get Mamba, which would fit great with them as a shot blocker. He can play the pick and roll.
Do you understand Mamba is a top 5 pick?
I said they got to move up.
Yeah. How many picks?
Well, they got to give somebody up and move up 3 or 4 picks. Does somebody want Brown or Hayward?
Oh, I'll give up. I'm not giving up Brown.
Okay.
I'll give up Hayward.
Okay, but that's
I'll
what I'm
give up
saying.
Hayward,
I
for
move
sure.
up Hayward, Mamba, boom. That's all I'm saying. I foresee them trying. Danny's actually going after Butler and PG as well. Paul George. So there's going to be some movement.
You said Butler, Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Is he a free agent?
Yeah.
He gonna get one of them.
With him, it's a trade.
And then he ain't
Because
gonna
he
get
said, hey, I'm not going to sign.
yeah, he's not gonna.
Because remember, one of the teams he wanted to go to was Boston.
he's not gonna get him though.
I'm just saying,
It's a-
Danny's going to make
it's
some
gonna
trade.
cost- it's
He's
gonna
not going
cost
to
a
keep
lot.
that team intact. Smart says, I want my 12 or 14 mil coming off the bench. They got 8 guards and forwards. Somebody got to go.
That dude's gone.
Somebody got to
If you
go.
you not worth that.
Somebody got that's 12, 14 mil. I can't play somebody else I want to bring in.
But do you think Rozier will be happy to come back and play limited minutes? After he's
yeah, I mean,
played
he
so
has to
much
understand
time?
he's not a starting point guard on
You
a
know,
good team.
but we've seen this situation before in Oklahoma City when Reggie Jackson played all that time.
Right.
When Russell was hurt, and then he had to go back to the bench when Russell came back, and it was it ruined the whole team.
You know why?
And then they had to. You got to go
But you know why it ruined the team?
because of the coach.
Bad coaching.
Okay.
They're forced to try to make Russell a point guard. Why can't Jackson play the 1 and he play the 2? That's the best fit for Russell to save him from himself rather. Let him play the 2. You can still attack. You can still get the rebound and hit it. You're still the first option on the fast break.
I agree.
And then in the half court set, come on, man.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not tripping on it. I'm just saying we've seen it
That's
before.
the mistake they made.
When they said, "Hey,
Same mistake they made with Harden.
oh yeah,
Oh, let's not pay the $4 million for luxury tax. Just dumb.
not."
Just dumb. Okay, so we both like what Houston and Celtics are doing.
Yeah.
Celtics definitely overachieved. Well, I don't say they're necessarily overachieved.
Oh, they overachieved to get the conference final without the 2 best players.
Okay, they did. When you look at the East, they hot garbage.
I understand it's the East, bro, but still.
Yes, they overachieved
They went
to
there
get without their star players.
with a 20-year-old.
But when I look at their route,
Rookie.
I'm like, But hey, they're gonna be something to deal with next year,
yeah,
kid.
them and Philly.
They're gonna be something
Yeah,
to deal with
for
next
sure.
year. All right, so let's go to game 2, so we can get ready to get up out of here.
Yeah.
Who you got tonight, game 2?
Goodness,
And yeah, who you got tonight? Let's start there.
I want Cleveland to win.
Right.
I want Cleveland to win. and there's some suspect about players playing. Clay said he's gonna play,
Right.
But I want to see how effective he is. Iguodala is not gonna play. I want LeBron to be the same aggressive LeBron he was.
Right.
Game 1.
I think he's gonna.
I don't think
that.
he has to get 51.
No.
But if it happens, great.
Mm-hmm.
If they play the same way, they'll win the game.
Okay. My concern about the Cavs in this game is, can the team bounce back for what happened in Game 1?
I'm not worried. I think LeBron has a hold on the team. I'm worried about JR. If he's not engaged, you need to pull Jeff Green in the game.
I actually think that he's going to be all right. He's going to play like he's normally played.
So he's wild.
He's been, but he's
Wild
been
and
there,
crazy.
done that. He's going to get by this.
Right.
They don't make him a focal point anyway. So for him, is if he get the open jump shots, but you need him to play the defense. He has to start out playing the defense against Curry and Thompson.
Right.
So you don't have anybody you really can bring in the bench to take those minutes, because you bring Green in, you have a mismatch of him chasing Curry and Thompson around that court. That's too much wear and tear on him. Who you gonna bring in? You can't bring in Korver because he can't check you. Not in this series.
Not Korver. But who got some minutes? Who I was really surprised, Clarkson got a lot of minutes.
He got a lot of minutes, but he's so bad on the offensive end. He's a liability.
Bad decisions.
Bad decisions.
He ain't scared to shoot it though.
No.
He's not
bad
scared to shoot it. So I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
All right. I want Cleveland to win for this reason. I like 7-game series, and I like to see what happens when people got their back against the wall.
Right.
And the series doesn't start till you win a road game.
True that.
But I think because of what took place, I don't know if Cleveland, now LeBron's going to be fine in some other place. I don't know if the rest of the Cavs can bounce back for what happened in Game 1. And typically when something like that happens, you get smashed the next game. So I love to see what happened here, and are they going to make adjustments to Golden State? If Golden State plays exactly the same way he played Game 1, Cavs can sneak this game.
Well, you seen a little meme from the little kid when LeBron was shooting a shot to win the game against I think it was.
The guy said over and walked off?
He was like, gang.
Yeah.
and walked off.
Right.
So I think it's LeBron's gonna put on a show tonight, and I think he's gonna will his team to win. I think he's gonna get help from K Love, and I think someone unexpectedly like Jeff Green will put up a 20 piece.
To me, it's not the Cavs. To me, it comes down to the GS and their adjustments. If Golden State don't make the right adjustments and play anything similar to the game they played Thursday,
bro,
I got the Cavs.
I don't think they can make the adjustments.
Oh, you make it.
Bro. Your bench is shortened right now.
Yeah, but their adjustment has to be better or more passing.
Oh,
because that's the adjustment.
Okay.
Because with the Cavs, if you don't pass the ball and let them play stationary, they don't have to communicate.
You don't get them moving.
Right, you got to get them moving, and they always break down with their communication on defense.
Right.
If the Golden State doesn't free flow pass, watch out. The Cavs can sneak this one, dog. I'm telling you.
Yo, JB, what's up, man? Joe Bledsoe's on. He said hello.
What's up, Jay? I know he's happy that we said, hey, the Cavs can sneak this win here.
Yo, I think they gonna get it, man. I
got Golden State tonight.
I was very suspect
I hope
on
the
this
Cavs
series.
win.
I was like, even when I was talking to you last night, I was like, oh no. But I woke up this morning like, Cleveland can win this series,
But I
bro.
told you, I said Cavs 6, possibly 7 when it came down, and you guys looked at me like I'm crazy. This is such a great matchup for the Cavs because Golden State has no interior game whatsoever. So if you're controlling the rebounds and the pace, you are in the game.
You are. Because Golden State has been so good.
They wasn't good last series.
No. But I mean, even when they didn't play well, they won the game. They should have lost that game by 8 at least. At least by 8.
Yeah.
And they didn't play well, but they didn't play horrible.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They didn't play well. They didn't play horrible, and they could have won the game. But at the same time, the Cavs didn't make their mistakes at the end of the game. Golden State loses by 7 to 10.
That's what I'm.
Oh, I'm with you.
I've never seen a team
I
that's
clearly said if Golden State don't make adjustments, the Cavs can sneak this game.
Right.
That's
Golden State is the team that blew out Houston by 41 and proceeded to lose the next 2 games.
Yes.
So okay, I get you.
It's the adjustments and how Durant's going to play.
Yo, I think.
Do you want LeBron tonight, kid? You gonna fight through the pick and roll?
I don't think he want that smoke.
You gonna let
he don't want
Curry
that smoke.
come off the pick and roll in terms of switch and just say, oh, he got him?
Yeah. He don't want
You
that
gonna
smoke.
do that tonight? You gonna shoot fadeaways on a 6'3" player? I don't know.
Yo.
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's true. We do want it. But I'm going to tell you right now, the first drive of LeBron is going to set the game.
You got anything on there, producer? LJ Beats production.
Hey.
So we're getting ready to close it out right now, but before we do, that dude, we're going to go that dude and not that dude. That dude, people who shine, bought out, not that dude. The curl didn't quite take.
Luther.
That dude, who you got? You know where it starts.
LeBron.
LeBron. 51-8-8, no doubt about it.
Yo, he's the man.
He's the man. He's the best. He's the best in his era. Give it to him. I don't really get into the whole who's the GOAT of all time.
We will get into that. Don't think we won't.
After the
we
finals,
will get into that.
Yes,
we will going to get.
Curry played a great game too.
He played one of his best finals.
He played his finals game. He usually doesn't play that well against Cleveland, but he had a great game.
He did.
I also like what McGee did in his short minutes. He changed the momentum in the first half when he came in for like 6 or 8 minutes. I think he had some points, blocks, played LeBron well. I'm not getting with that dude, but since we don't get the opportunity to say he did something, I got to shout out. He's from Michigan. Paula McGee's son. I'm sorry, Pam McGee's son.
I mean, he gets a shout out. He's always on Shaq and the Fool.
That's what I'm saying. I got to give it to the other side. He played well. Not that dude. Does it go without saying? Lead it out.
The refs.
Okay. I do have them down, though. I have the refs.
The refs, for sure. I'm going to because you are on this KD thing, this KD kick, go ahead and have him.
I'm not going in on him. I'm just going to say.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah, but for game one, he didn't get it done. Make the adjustments. Show everybody why you think you're the best player in the league. You think you're the best player in the league. You and Skip Bayless and his cousin. Show everybody why you feel you're the best player in the league. But it is LeBron. But it's all good.
KD, he called you a chump, bro.
He
called you a chump. He called you a chump, bro. You gonna show up or what? You want that smoke?
I don't do that. Professional athletes are the best of the best.
No, they're the top 1%ers.
They have those moments where something doesn't go right. They don't shine. I'm saying, I hope you do something in game two because you don't. The media, everybody coming at you, KD. And I don't want that for you, bro, because I don't know if you can handle it because then you're going to have 7 Twitter accounts again. J.R. Smith, not calling the timeout. Tyronn Lue, the rest of the team not calling the timeout, but most of it on J.R. I give it to him. Dude, sorry. I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I'm sorry for you, kid.
Why?
Because I don't know if he can emotionally take it. I don't know. That's why I'm sorry. I don't know if he can emotionally take it. That's what worries me about game two. Can he emotionally take it?
Yeah, if he come out and give you 25.
I'm good with him.
Yeah, right, of course.
And I hope it happened for him.
Of course.
You know? I hope it happened.
I want him to let the game come to him, though. Don't force it.
Yeah, don't force it.
Don't force it.
The Cavs will make a mistake if they force it. He missed some early shots, and then he'd be gone.
Right.
He'd be gone.
Right.
So with that being said, as always, we thank you guys for tuning in to our show.
Yep.
You know, it's if you ever want to hit us up, go to iTunes Store, Play Store. We got our podcast is on there.
Yep.
You can go to thatdude.net. You can hit us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook rather. So with that being said,
I'm gonna start wearing a tie too.
Start wearing a tie because you got called out by your by your brother-in-law.
No, because he talking about some shorts. I guess so. The next thing I gotta wear a tie. I gotta button it up. So
with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Rodney Bonton, John Fontaine, our producer LJ Beats. Look him up.
The best in the West.
Best in the West, baby.